Republican state lawmakers are moving forward with a bill that would require schools to notify parents if a student asks to change their name or their pronouns.
The proposal is now being considered in the Senate after passing the House. Fox 59 State House reporter Kristen Eskow was at today's hearing.
The Senate Education Committee passed the bill along party lines, with Republicans voting in favor of it and Democrats against it. It came after a roughly 2.5-hour hearing on the bill.
Supporters of transgender rights rallying for the second day in a row at the Indiana State House. The bill heard Wednesday would require schools to notify parents if a student requests to change their name or pronouns. Republican State Representative Michelle Davis is the bill's author.
Parents should not be cut out of the decision making, and schools should not shield a parent from knowledge about their child.
An amendment was approved Wednesday that would require notification of any name change or nickname request, regardless of whether there's a change in gender identity. The bill also mandates parental consent for a student to be called by a different name or pronouns. Chris Paulson, who works with transgender kids through the Indiana Youth Group, opposes the measure.
This bill would force teachers to out students who might be LGBTQ. If a student is not ready to come out to their parents, making teachers out them is dangerous to those students.
Most who testified Wednesday were against the bill, but two spoke in support, arguing the bill protects parents' rights. Micah Clark is with the American Family Association.
If first grader Johnny says, "I'm a girl," and the teacher says, "No, you're a boy, and here's why," or if the teacher says, "Yes, John, you are now Jane," either response could upset parents. The best answer is you can talk to your parents about this.
It was the second time this week that lawmakers heard a bill focused on transgender youth. Democratic State Senator J.D. Ford believes it sends a strong message.
They're certainly not bending over backwards to make it life easy for these folks. And I think it's really sad because at the end of the day, these students are watching what we do here.
Now that the bill has passed in the Senate Education Committee, it heads to the full Senate for consideration, where more amendments may be introduced and considered. At the State House, Kristen Eskow, Fox 59 News.